Are you ready to escape the everyday? Then mark your calendars for November 22nd, 2025, because you're cordially invited on the cruise of a lifetime. We're sailing on the brand new MSC World America, the first MSC ship built just for the U.S. market. This ship is massive, modern, and packed with next-level fun. We will be departing from Miami, Florida, and the first stop is Roatan, Honduras. Has a lot of lush rainforest, but trust me, the snorkeling is the best. Next up is Costa Maya, where you can explore Mayan ruins, or our favorite, a secluded, all-inclusive in the jungle. Next up, Cozumel, a true Caribbean classic with the beach clubs, or helmet diving. Last but not least, we stop in Ocean Cay, MSC's private island in the Bahamas with white sparkling sandy beaches and a lighthouse. And here's the best part, group rates are still way under current prices, but not for long, so make sure you act fast before these prices are gone. Cruise how you want, chill, explore, or go full throttle. Or hang out with Ryan and Melinda from PK Adventure Travels. We'll be right there with you having the time of our life. Book now and make Thanksgiving 2025 unforgettable. And we will see you on the scenic route.
Good morning. It's foodie time. Hi, y'all. What's up? It's Taco Tuesday today. Hope you're making your tacos. Foodie time is a connect and grow chat. What we do is we help people to connect to each other so they can check each other out. So all you have to do is type hashtag grow in our chat and we'll show your link. You know, it's funny, I forgot to put that on the message this morning, but I'll keep saying it and Nightbot will keep saying it until finally everybody knows. If you're here for the replay, all you have to do is type in the comments that you were here and we'll be able to connect with you that way as well. Now, I got to talk to you guys about something today. You know, yesterday on Conscious Cruiser, they were talking about the group cruises now. How did I forget to talk about that yesterday? It beats me. But anyway, I just want you to know that I started out on 2027 today, purposely, because I'm going backwards today. You know, we're going to try something different because I have 2 new cruises on here that I have not spoke about at all, really. So I wanted to come here and kind of show you what's going on in 2027, just in case you're the type of person like me who wants to buy something out in the distance instead of like, you know, next week. It's a lot easier that way, trust me. First, the Ungroup is going by, and you guys are very familiar with the one that is coming on February 14th in 2027 on Valentine's Day. Yeah, the Ungroup, a very large group of us, I just want to say. And then Ocean to Oceans, NCL Mexican Riviera on February 28th. And then the brand new one, Edna's World, inaugural sailing of Carnival Festival, May 19th to the 23rd out of Port Canaveral. Celebration key included. Wow. That one I want to talk about. CNS Travels Virgin Voyages, Valiant Lady, August 16, 2027. Sherman is the person who is hosting and the agent, and he says it can also be a non-group if you want to book it yourself. So, you know, Sherman, that's sweet. But I would advise you use Sherman because he probably knows all about that cruise. And also for the Ungroup, I would advise you to contact Liz or Scott. Liz is pretty much handling most of the hosting, although it is the Match Game crew that is hosting that cruise. I hear that it's getting humongous, like 100 people or something like that, 50 cabins. Edna's World inaugural sailing. The festival is going to be a brand new ship in 2027 for Carnival. So that is the inaugural cruise. Say that real fast. Inaugural cruise. So anyway, everybody's going to want to get on that. So if you're planning to be on that cruise, I would advise booking it early. And Edna's group is so much fun. I mean, You just have to come to their chat to know what I'm talking about. But Edna World, they are doing that inaugural cruise. I'm betting there's going to be several groups for that, but that's the first one that I've heard about so far. Okay, and having said that, I'm going backwards. I'm going to show the banner for 2026. It is the biggest banner. It's got the most cruises on it. And if you haven't decided what you're going to do on 2026, like me, good luck with it. I'll start saying hello to everybody this morning because there's few people here, just a few. Scott Smith. Hi, Scott Smith. How are you doing? Good morning. He says that he is driving and listening. Thank you for coming in, Scott. Appreciate you. Then comes Floaty Bodie, and I still can't make a heart, y'all. You know, it's funny. I can make the hearts on FaceTime, but for some reason it won't do it on my StreamYard. Jeremy or somebody else who does Mac Scott, somebody help me figure that one out, please, because I'm just stuck. I am so stuck. But welcome in, Floaty, and welcome from this Foodie Squad. She's part of the Foodie Squad. Blessing through connection. Hello, gave you a thumbs up, and we scheduled your live on our community tab. Let's get those connection engines. Thank you, Mary. You're such a sweetie. She's such a sweetie. Thank you for that. And next comes my buddy Rick from Texas Cruiser. Good morning, Miss Vicki. I will be in lurk mode this morning. I want to thank everyone who attended my show last night. We had fun, Rick. You guys gave me huge energy. Thank you. Thank you for all your knowledge. You're fun to watch because you know a lot about cruising, and you know us. We just love cruising, and we love you too, sweetie. Texas Cruiser, part of the Foodie Squad. No heart. There we go. I'll just have to pretend like one's coming out for a while. Dark Theme, welcome in, Dark Theme. How are you doing? Good morning, Vicki and chat mates at Foodie Vacations. Dark Theme, so glad to see you this morning. Welcome in. And then my buddy Denise, part of the Foodie Squad. Hey, Denise, welcome in. How are you doing? You know, you guys may see those little badges there. They say Foodie Hot Dog because they're hot dogs. They are Foodie hot dogs. So, yes, Foodie Squad. Okay, welcome in. So, everybody's saying hello. Trying to get used to this Mac, y'all. I keep going the wrong direction. You know, I think I'm going up and then I end up going down. It's weird. But I do love this Mac. Look how clear. Now, true enough, yesterday got dumped, but it was my internet that did that, y'all. My internet has its own thing going. Travel with Josiane, also part of the Foodie Squad, but she doesn't have the, it's a long story, but right now her Google account is kind of jacked up with who is showing on her YouTube. So there we go. But she is. Hola, Vicky. Hola, Josiane. How are you doing this morning, my friend? Everybody's still saying hello to each other. It's going to take a minute. There's a few people. So we're going to be talking about hello for a minute, y'all. PK Adventures. I've been talking to Ryan this morning. We were in Tuber Chat last night. If you don't go to Tuber Chat, you need to go to Tuber Chat. I was on Tuber Chat last night and got a free membership. Hey. PK Adventure Travels Morning Working and Lurking. Thank you coming, Ryan, even though I know you are working as are so many in this chat. You guys, I appreciate you lurking. Ron! Oh, Ron. Good morning, Ron. Ron is part of the Foodie Squad. How you doing, Ron? Guess what? Yeah, I missed it again. I mean, you guys were messing with my head last night. There were so many lives going on, and I was sitting there thinking, okay, who's at what time? Why did I not set notifications? My notifications are on all, but in order to get it to come to my Gmail, you have to click on notify me, which isn't that why I collect I mean, we put on notifications for all. Then we have to click notify me afterwards. I don't get that. But anyway, Ron, as it happens, I'm watching your replay. And it's so funny. Y'all, you're a delete. But Daniel, though, his son Daniel cracks me up. And when y'all were talking about your hair, you should have seen the look on his face. It was like, it reminded me so much of my own kids. I got to. Kids, they say the darndest things. Anyway, hashtag GLT Raid. If you haven't already, you need to go live together, the chat right before this chat where everybody shows up. I mean, so many people show up on 3 different channels. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So Mickey, did I miss you? I probably did because I'm just flying through. There you are. Good morning, Mickey. I'm sorry I missed you. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Mickey is one of my new friends that has really freaking awesome vlogs, y'all. You need to go see her channel. Type hashtag Crow when you get a chance, Mickey, so people can meet you and go see your stuff. Go check you out. So good morning to everybody. There's my favorite teacher right there. Influenced, the influencer who's being influenced by his teenage students. Dude, you are not as wholesome as you was last season. Who did you get in your class this year? I'm just wondering. Good morning, Mrs. Vicky. Hashtag GLT Raid. I mean, I'm laughing because I see stuff that Zach says, and I'm like, Zach, what happened? Danny, my buddy Danny. Danny's condolences to Danny's family. They lost someone Saturday. Thinking about you, sweetie. Thinking about you. It is so hard, so hard. You have us in your prayer. We have you in our prayers. I cannot speak today. So, girl, I tell you, it is really hard, you guys. I finally released a vlog, and I thought after my dad passed that I was not going to be unblocked. I mean, I was so blocked as far as content creation. People don't realize that doing cruising videos is a bit of art because you're trying to give people a specific feel, okay, for that cruise. At least I do. I'm not technical. I'm not as detailed and technical like Ryan is. Ryan is a different kind. Everybody has a different style of capturing cruises. Some people are very specific on information. Some people are more emotional like me. I'm more emotionally involved in cruises. When I do my vlogs, I like to have the feel of the water and stuff like that because that's what attracts me to cruises. And it attracts other people too. Not everybody, but a lot of people like to see the water and they like to see the pool and they like to see the casino. I edited the casino for my casino peeps. But yeah, so, and before, you guys, here's what's funny. Before, I was never really into showing the casino, but now that I know so many people who go to the casino, I'm like, okay, I gotta show them. Casino. Dizzle the Fizzler. Yes, my buddy Danny. Oh, Danny, I feel so bad for you, sweetie. It's just really hard. Yeah. Controversial cruising. It's foodie time, y'all. Scott, I watched you on Ryan's interview. Ryan did an interview of Scott last Tuesday. If you haven't seen it, go watch the replay. Of course, Scott is always his very, very big personality that he is, the Midnight Toker. Yes. But I love listening to you, Scott. So that was fun. And of course, Ryan always knows what to ask and stuff like that. So there you go. Culture said these students have their first test this morning. Oh, wow. So I've got to go get it ready for them. Yeah, dude, you better go get that stuff ready and good luck with that. Always hated tests not because I wasn't prepared, but I just had test anxiety all the time. I don't know if anybody else suffered from test anxiety, but you just said the word test to me and I was getting nervous. I remember one time I took a statistics class in college, y'all, and I had made the mistake of drinking a Mountain Dew. I hope I didn't tell y'all this story before. I am old and we do repeat ourselves. So anyway, I drank some Mountain Dew. Don't do this. I had spent all morning studying for this test, so sleepy. I had got my daughters up who, were like little babies still, and got them, ready for this and that. to go to the babysitter so I could go to school. It's a crazy morning. And I drank so much Mountain Dew when I got ready to do my statistics test, y'all, I could not hold my pencil. I was so jacked up on Mountain Dew. Don't do that. What was funny is my professor, his name is Dr. Berkemer. I hope he watches this. I don't know if he's still around. He was an old guy then, bless his heart. But Dr. Berkemer saw what was going on. And he stopped by where I was doing my test and he looked at me and he goes, it might be good for you to just put the pencil down for a few minutes and relax. He was a psychology professor, so somehow he calmed me down. But oh my gosh, I couldn't even hold the pencil, y'all. It was just a sad story all the way around. But I did finally take the test and somehow managed to finish it in the time period that I had left myself. Oy. Anyway, so sometimes, you can really psych yourself out. Anyway, Nettie and JT from the Foodie Squad. Welcome in, Nettie, JT. Good morning. How are you doing? I just love the picture of you and JT. I just love JT. I can't wait to meet you guys, honestly. And they live like 5 hours from me, so that's really not that difficult, okay? She lives in Illinois, and Angie lives in Indiana. We need to come to like a middle ground and all meet up so that we can see each other. We live so close. So that would be so awesome. Maybe we could go to Indianapolis or something because Indianapolis is not that far from Chicago. So, we might be able to do that. Scott, I like the horns. I thought my YouTube went to Ryan's channel for a second. Huh? I hate when your YouTube just leaves you. I was like, wait, it's Foodie Time. LMAO. Yeah, Scott, you better get that YouTube in check. Don't let it go. Bone Tie Travels. Ryan, we love Maya Chan. Uh-oh, did I miss something? Maya Chan is at Costa Maya, and I haven't been there yet, but I've seen lots of vlogs about Maya Chan. One of these days I'm going to have to go. If we ever go back we will go back to the Western Caribbean when Perfect Day Mexico happens. I am going, y'all. Just like y'all can't wait to get to Celebration Key, I cannot wait to get in that lazy river at Perfect Day Mexico, y'all. I'm doing it. Oops, LMAO. Oh, a world ship. A world ship, yes. Oh, yeah, that's why he said Maya Chan. I watched the video too. LOL, Scott. Will G, morning all. How are you doing, Will G? Welcome in. Welcome in this morning. It's Foodie Time. Dark Theme. Everybody saying hello to Dark Theme. Okay, so everybody saying hello to everybody. The fam says the early morning bake will get you, Scott. Yes, it will. It really will. Nettie and JT, I remember to hit the like button first. Yay! Everybody hit that like button. Thank you in advance. And if you've already done it, thank you for doing it. I'm always forgetting to ask about that thumb until somebody says something. So thank you guys for reminding me, feeding the algorithm, as Jen says. Jen, I didn't get to see much of Jen this morning. I had the TV on and I was just rolling around trying to get my doggy ready for the day. He goes through some changes after Jorge leaves for work. That's his master for real, because he follows him like a duck. It's hilarious. God will never fail us. Thank you for coming in. Good morning, everyone. Hope your morning is going good. Welcome in. I definitely have been to your channel. We are new friends. So definitely show people your channel with the hashtag grow so it'll show your link. Thank you so much in advance. Mickey's Adventures, match she does this. Thank you for that, sweetie. Match the thumb with the number of participants in the chat to show your support. Thank you, dear. And God will never fail us, giving me the red hearts. Thank you so much. Nettie, PK. When I watch Sea Leg Chet, he's so funny. He is very, very energetic. I don't know where he gets all his energy at 8:30 in the morning. It takes me a while, y'all. It really does. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Najuma. I clicked on never mind. GLT Raid, good morning, everyone. Welcome in, Najuma, with the little hands. I love the little hands. Oh, yeah, Mickey's. I forgot to say, you are also part of the Foodie Squad. Kathy, good morning. Hashtag GOT Road Raid. Kathy, thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming over. That is so sweet that they always tell you guys to come over and raid me. That's awesome. Can't beat that. Hey there at Kathy Mills. 69 days. Ron is getting short. So is Denise. Everybody's got a cruise coming up. I got to book a freaking cruise again, y'all. Now that I've finished the cruise, of course, the next thing on the list is to get another cruise. Now, those of y'all in here who don't cruise, it is an addiction. Mm-hmm. We do have an addiction to cruising. Scott says, I was just going to say, it says 2027. Now it says 2026. We're going backwards today. We're doing new things, y'all. Speaking of doing new things, I'm going to be on the Helping Hands for Cruise agenda, which mine is Saturday, 11 a.m. Be sure to come by and give to a great cause. It's helping people who are not able to normally cruise, helping them to get on a cruise ship. What a wonderful idea, right? What a blessing. I love that we're doing that. Helping Hands for Cruising is a cruiseathon from Friday night to Sunday night. I'm thinking I need to find out more information before I'm on, obviously. Mickey's showing how it's done. She typed hashtag grow and it showed her link. There you go. Thank you, dear, for showing how it's done. And the more intuitive me, hi, sweetie, how are you? Welcome in. Hi, friends. I'm so glad to see you this morning. Canadian Family Life, Tiffany, welcome in. Hey, all. Yeah, I was really shocked to find out I was a member of Tuber Chat. I didn't know that in order to get memberships, you had to tick something that allows you to get memberships, gifted memberships. And now it makes sense why I was never getting a membership. It seems like I was constantly seeing people get memberships. And then I went in there because somebody said that in here. You guys are so smart and informative. And I went and ticked it on. And as soon as I did it, y'all, I have been gifted like 5 memberships. One on Tuber Chat, Zach, Sea Lake Journeys, a few other people. And I'm like, wow. It's really cool. So be sure to do that. So the next time I gift 5, like I gifted 5 yesterday, and I'm going to probably gift some more soon. So you'll be able to get a gifted membership. Morning to you, Vicki, and everyone in the chat. Kathy and Bryant. Kathy coming in as Kathy instead of Travel Cake Trips today. Sure, this is her alter ego, okay? Okay, you guys, sorry, I'm dabbing today. My eyes are not liking the light today. DeFam Adventure saying, roll on the floor. Scott is all messed up right now. Yeah, he really is. First Ryan, and now the dates. Gotta get it together, dear. It's Tuesday. It's taco. That's what you need. You need a taco. You get your taco on Taco Tuesday, you'll be all right. Look, that'll fix it. Whatever's ailing you, that'll be it. That'll be what fixes it. Nettie says, had fajitas yesterday. Ooh, it was National Fajita Day yesterday. Going off script today and having some rib tips. Well, I ain't mad at you, girl. New place around the corner. Hey, I may have to come. Look where you guys live. My stepsister has a rib tip joint. She does, it's called Louisville Smokers. Oh, yeah. She is well known in the city. That's how good they are. But yeah, that's a thing. Oh, yum. Yes, indeedy. It is Taco Tuesday. I agree, more to intuitive me. Good morning, Vicky. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Yeah, we're talking about food already, and it's only 10:25, y'all. What the heck? What the heck? But anyway, Liz is doing all the listening. I will be handling on the board hosting for the ungroup. You know what? Liz is awesome. And I know if anybody can handle it, it's going to be her. Liz is awesome. So, hello, hello, hello. Everybody said hello. Sue, the Bud Files. Hi, Controversial. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. The Bud Files. Welcome in. Yeah, I was really surprised when I went to Tuber Chat yesterday. I was getting ready to tell y'all that. I went to Tuber Chat yesterday and it said I was a member and I was in the lineup to be on the wheel. If you haven't been to Tuber Chat, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you are a member of Tuber Chat, you automatically go on this wheel. And then, to my surprise and amazement, they put you up there and explain, Kevin explains your channel. So I was watching him explain it, and I said to Ryan, who was also there, I sent him a message just saying, man, I sure am glad that I have a new vlog, because the last time I went up on there, I didn't have a new vlog. And Kevin said, well, she hasn't put anything out for a few months. And I thought, how embarrassing. Y'all don't know how glad I was that I had a new vlog. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but that embarrassed the heck out of me. Anyway, so just saying, if you don't have a new vlog, just be prepared if you go up on the wheel. Now, the only way you can go up on the wheel if you're not a member or if you're not doing a super chat or something like that is if you're very active in the chat, which is easy to do because there's people coming from everywhere in there saying hello to you. Hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello just like we do. So you're constantly saying hello, and sooner or later you will end up on the wheel. Yeah. So I was just glad, like I said, that this time when I went up on the wheel, I had a new vlog. Travel, yes, we see. Or if you know what it means, travel, yes, it's yes. Festivals transatlantic should be very lively. Yes, indeedy. It's going to be a crazy crossing, y'all. Anybody coming over on, are you coming over on festival? I know that you have a tendency to do those trips, travel, so I can't wait to see if you are. Good morning to everybody. Kathy said good morning to everybody. Yeah. So everybody's still speaking. I got to get moving because I am like way behind right now, y'all. And I'm just dying to show you guys a video. But, you know, with us still not having said hello to everybody, maybe not just yet. There's a lot of people. Okay. PK says you probably already did this or it would not have worked in FaceTime. I know. But when I do this, it don't do nothing. It's supposed to do something. I think balloons are, dude, it ain't doing nothing. But you did turn on the emojis on your Mac when the phone is connected as your camera, right? But you did turn on the emojis on your Mac when the phone is connected. The phone? Did you say the phone? I'm not using my phone. So there you go. Something, okay, this might be something I don't know about this situation. I did FaceTime on the Mac, Ryan. So I haven't used an iPhone yet. So if there's an iPhone involved, let me know. Travel Cake Trips, your MSC boarding day video was so much fun to watch, Vicky. Oh, if you all haven't seen it, it is out. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I finished a vlog. I was really afraid that I was not going to ever be able to finish it, y'all. I don't know why, but I guess because after Dad passed, I was just so like, I just couldn't create. I mean, I was creating stuff on here, but I get help with that. I mean, they give me videos and stuff like that. But as far as making a vlog, a lot of people just don't know how much is involved in making a vlog. Ask Nettie. the editing can be, yeah, it can be interesting. Ah, hot dog, no ketchup. You are no ketchup hot dog eater. Okay, I'm just the opposite. I have everything on my hot dog. If I can stuff sauerkraut and everything else in there, it will be on my hot dog. It's kind of funny. My family knows me as the person who will take a hot dog and stuff everything. I mean, I will put macaroni and cheese on my hot dog. Ask my family. I mean, why get a plate? You got a hot dog. Now, y'all will always be thinking about that when you pick up a hot dog. Wonder what macaroni cheese on a hot dog tastes like. Bone Tired Travelers, Vicky, get a Magic Mouse for your MacBook. Game changer. Oh, look. Y'all, like I said, always got information. Look, that's news I can use, girlfriend. Magic Mouse. Okay. Game changer right there. I love it. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Denise, part of the foodie squad. Hey, girl. Blessing Through Connection says, hello, everyone from Blessed to Crochet other channel. She's got 2 channels, and she just typed hashtag grow for Blessing Through Connection, which connects people. It is a connection channel. So if you go there, you will get to meet other people, supporters and creators that are on YouTube. Very good platform for that. PK Adventure Travels. You can't just use the Mac's built-in camera. Oh my God. You have to use your iPhone as the webcam? How the heck do you do that, child? And then in the top of your Mac, when the phone is connected, there are options for the settings. So I have to use the webcam, my phone as a webcam the whole time. This is getting more and more complicated. How do you use? Okay, never mind. I will figure it out, y'all. Nettie and JT. But thank you for that information, Ryan. And Denise. Kathy, good morning. See, I did ask for the information. And then once I got the information, now I'm really confused. But whatever, Ryan, is that for the reactions? Denise asks. Yes, Ryan says. Okay. Anyway, we'll try it out, y'all, because we are all about learning new stuff. All about it. Ron, I thought I did something wrong, so he found out too. Anyway, whatever floats your boat, the gym is saying hello. Whatever floats your boat, Vicky, your skin looks amazing with the new computer. That's because they have a button called Make My Appearance Better or something like that. I don't know, but just beautiful. Thank you. I do love this button though. It's on the screen. It's actually on StreamYard. Oh, going the wrong way. Hair's all over my face today, y'all. Sorry. Just beautiful. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet today. Well, every day, but today I'm so glad because I felt so disheveled today. Hashtag grow. Be sure to connect with travel. Yes, we see. It says I'm near the bottom, but it's lying because then it jumped. Whatever. Giving me the hearts. Thank you, God. Never will fail us. I mean, thank you so much, Vicky, for the shout out, Mickey. You are awesome. Okay. Kendi all day. Kendi K all day. Good morning, Kendi K. Welcome in. Kendi K has a lot of lives that she does with other people and stuff. So it's pretty cool. I have been watching y'all on the TV. I hope I have been commenting. I have a bad habit. I don't know if anybody else is like this. I watch stuff on the TV and then I forget to comment. And then it's like, okay, they don't even know I was there. It's good to tell people when you're supporting them, right? It is a good thing. Hashtag chats. No, hashtag grow. Yeah. And that will show your link. Dark thing, Vicky, there is no question that you are the corporal representation of sunshine, using big words, Darlene. Thank you, sweetie. Messing with me like Scott does. He does that too. He'll put these big words in there once in a while. Like I don't know what to do. Thank you. Oh yeah, condolences. Don't condolences, sweetie. Thank you. Mom's cousin died yesterday unexpectedly. I guess he was having a sleep apnea surgery and died on the table. Oh my God. That's crazy. As one with sleep apnea, uh, you know, people don't really know that much about sleep apnea. And a lot of people do not realize that you may have sleep apnea and not even realize you have sleep apnea, especially if you sleep alone. If you're not married or you don't have anybody near your room that can hear you. When you're sleeping, when you have sleep apnea, you gasp for air like every few minutes or sometimes every few seconds. It is a very hard way to get some sleep, y'all. And sleep apnea is very common, especially now. I found this out from a sleeping doctor, but it's sort of a painful thing, a realization when they said it. But they said when you're like about 10 pounds overweight, even, you can have sleep apnea because what happens is fat grows in your breathing tube. And when you're sleeping, you have trouble breathing. And what ends up happening is you're like gasping for air at a certain point. And the only reason I found out I had sleep apnea is because my husband told me that one, I was snoring, two, I was gasping for air. And the gasping for air part is the most important part because snoring does not mean you have sleep apnea, but gasping for air, oh yeah. And then not only that, you can die from sleep apnea in your sleep if you're not gasping for air. So, yeah. God will never fail us. My condolences to the family. I pray that God find you the strength and peace. I know it is not easy. Danny's been going through some stuff. Yeah. Travel with Josanne said, just left a package to you. Oh, see, see, FedEx, you trained us well. We know how to leave a package and tell people the correct way. I was on something yesterday and people kept saying that word, that S word. And I kept saying, no, don't say that. You're going to bring the attention. I forget what the Spanish is for it, Kathy, when they say the eyes are watching you. What is it? I can't remember, but it's true. Don't bring the mal out. I can't remember what it is. Mal something. Bad eye. Just left a package. Anyway, that's exactly what. Maybe I need to learn how to say I connected to you in Spanish. Nobody will know what I'm talking about. Good morning, Precious Shanera. Welcome in to Foodie Time, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Nettie says, oh, Danny, condolences to you and your family. I know. Yeah, that is rough. When you get an unexpected incident, car crash, surgery problems, all kinds of things. I recently had a friend who lost his mom because they gave her the wrong medication. I mean, it wasn't, okay, it wasn't, they mistook they didn't know that she would have such a bad reaction to it. Okay. They gave her a new medication and she had a bad reaction to it and passed away. So there you go. I got test anxiety when I got into healthcare. Yeah, there's a lot of tests in healthcare. Ask bone tired travelers. Oh my gosh, I hated statistics. I loved statistics. What's wrong with me? Finally gave up. Girl, too bad we didn't know each other at that point. But I loved statistics. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love doing analysis of variance and stuff like that. I think that I'm actually a math person because I ended up being a programmer. You know, if you're a coder, it's sort of a hint that maybe you like math and logic. But yeah. The more intuitive me. I want to see the spa. That's my thing. Love it. You know, I never go to the spa. I need to go to the spa and just record it for people who go to the spa. But I have never, no, that's not true. I have been to spa, but not on a cruise ship. I went at Planet Hollywood in Cancun, thermal spa. They gave us hours of thermal spa access. So we went in there for the cold plunge and all that good stuff. Yeah, I ain't been in one since because that cold plunge was just too cold. Salute to great teachers like Zach. I know, Zach. Salute to you. You are a beacon of hope for those kids, okay? Hopefully they'll be wholesome. I'm hoping it doesn't go the other way. Nothing against you, Zach, but we've noticed that lately you seem to have been a little bit influenced by your teenagers, but that's okay. We still love you. We know that you'll go back to normal by the summer. I hope anyway. Anyway, sorry to hear, Danny. Prayers to your family. I know. So much to say about that situation, dear. I cannot believe it. Surgery. Now, I'm thinking if they were doing sleep apnea surgery, that's intense because, like I said, that involves your breathing tubes and stuff. Glad you didn't drink Jolt. Jolt is crazy. I have never done even monster drinks. I mean, this is what caffeine does to me. One cup. Could you imagine? Thanks, Nettie. He was young. How young was he, sweetie? I'm being nosy now. Okay, we bounced. Here we go. Indy, yep, about 3 hours depending on the speed limit of my foot. Same here. And my daughter lives on the upper part of Indy, so we can maybe meet in Westfield. I'll just have to go pick up Angie so we can roll all together there. Niffers TV says, blessings, Foodie. How are you, sweetie? Thank you, sweetie. I'm fine. Welcome in, Niffer. How are you doing? Now, that far from India, no, not that far from Indy, Ohio. Well, you're from Columbus area, right? Or I think so. I know you've told me at least 3 times now. I get everybody's it's funny because when you first tell me, I'm always like, okay, I'm not going to forget this. That's so close. That's so close. Yeah. But yeah, then I forget. Blessings in everyone in the chat from Niffer. A blessed Goshi. I have a friend trying to put together a possible meetup in Columbus, Ohio in October. Okay. That's a possibility. I might be able to do October. I've got jury duty at the next week, y'all, the 25th. Just giving you a heads up. I will be all over this YouTube. I maybe even have to come in at 10 o'clock at night instead of 10 in the morning because our schedules are so tight right now. You can't help but walk over somebody else at this point. Speaking of walking over somebody else, tonight, Tuesday night, we have 2 lives. We've got Sherman's live at 7, and we've got Bill's live at 7. No, that's not true. We have Sherman's live at 7, and Bill's live is not till Wednesday. This is why I don't do the live schedule, y'all. 21. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So sweet. Y'all are precious. I love it. Feeding that algorithm. I appreciate y'all. Has anybody else gone back and changed their thumbnails? I mean, since I learned how to use Canva better, I've been tempted to change my thumbnails. I heard somebody on Tuber Chat talking about changing their thumbnails, and I'm just thinking, I know a few that could really use it. I tell you what, I'm getting messages on my Mac somehow. Anyway, so you guys, it is way after the half hour, so I'm going to put on the 2025 now. And as you can see, Sherman has got one coming up September 20th. That's pretty soon. And Scotty's got another one coming up in October. Scotty just cruising all over the place. Scotty J is on a cruise right now, y'all. He is on the Valor, the Carnival Valor out of New Orleans. I think he's in New Orleans. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, okay? But yeah, he's out there floating around, having a good time. He was in the casino this morning. He posted, I'm in the casino this morning. So you guys should see that short pop up if you've got your notifications on for Scotty J. I love when you guys do shorts. I've got a few shorts to do pertaining to this ship. This MSC Seashore, by the way, that I forgot to mention, is in the background. I've got a few shorts that I want to show you guys. Some of them are comical. One of them is of Jorge dancing. No, two of them of Jorge dance. Jorge did some dancing during this cruise, okay? And he doesn't really dance that much. He does salsa, and he surprised me. You'll see the one I'm talking about when he did this particular dance. I was just sitting there looking like, when did you learn that? I am really curious, y'all. I am really curious about my husband, when he learned that dance or who he learned that dance from, because I didn't teach it to him. But anyway, that's funny. Thank you for the purple hearts, sweetie. I appreciate it. I will take those purple hearts. I need those purple hearts. Yes. But yeah, type hashtag grow if you're a creator and you want to share your link. There you go. And everybody has been talking about YouTube the last couple days. I've been in chats. People have been fussing about the subs they've been dropping. Has anybody else experienced this lately? I went right back to the same number this morning. But anyway, everybody is fussing because we realized something is going on. It's like they're trying to clean out the subs in YouTube. They have been just kicking them off. It's like, okay, we'll take 5 of those today. 10 of these today. So I don't know what's going on, but it's not my app. I don't own it. I'm just a partner, YouTube partner. I realized when I first saw those words that means I'm about to get scrawled. Anyway, yeah, they do take a piece, yeah. They do take a piece. Anyway, so everybody's saying hello. Hashtag GLT Raid. I forgot about that. Mickey's is kind of funny at this point, but yeah, because we are already almost near the end, but hey, better late than never, right? So everybody's still saying hello. We got a lot of people. Everybody saying hello. What do you need to turn on? Well, it seems my phone, for one, I can't even wrap my head around using my iPhone as a webcam. I mean, how do you do that? I mean, does it go through here, or do I have to literally put my iPhone somewhere so it will see me and go? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yes, she is. Liz is freaking awesome. I agree. Ever since the day I went on a Match Game, I knew that about Liz and Chris. They are really awesome. They're sweetie pies in every way, and very knowledgeable about stuff. So anyway, well, gee. Part of the foodie squad. I can't make a heart yet because it seems I don't know what I'm doing. I just found out about the iPhone part of this equation. And it was so funny, Liz. I tend to agree. Haha, joking. Thank you. I'm lurking. Liz, I got on FaceTime with my daughter the other day and turned this on and showed her. And we played with this thing like for 30 minutes. And her husband, they were sitting up on their headboard in their bedroom talking to me. And full screen, which was beautiful. I mean, FaceTime seeing my daughter and her husband. But we played for like 30 minutes and I was so excited because I was like, wow, finally we figured this out. I can do these hearts and do some balloons and do some rain. I don't think I'll ever be using that. But anyway, And then come to find out, no, I didn't know what I was doing. We did do it in FaceTime, and I was on my Mac, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to consult one of the many experts that are in here about what I'm doing wrong. So there you go. TCT. CCA. Thank you for coming in, Liz. Well, thank you for lurking. She's lurking, she's working and lurking. The more intuitive me. The same happened to me. I immediately received 2 memberships and it was so cool. Yes. I got one for the lovely Kendi K. Oh, that is so sweet. I would probably get one if I wasn't on TV. But no, I'm just kidding. If I said something in the chat. I just realized that, Kendi. Every time I see you, I'm on the TV, which means probably have never been. I think I've been in the chat. I think I've said hello. I don't know. But I have been, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I guess you have to be sure to say something in the chat if you want to get a free membership, y'all. That's what that comes down to. Blanket hello, lurking in the bushes. Liz. Whenever she shows that, I imagine them lurking in the bushes. My first conversation with Liz was, and I didn't know who she was yet, but we were on a chat and we were talking about if you go live on a ship, don't do it after you've been drinking. I had no idea how crazy Chris was when she was telling me the story about what happened to them, and I was telling her the story about what happened to us. I think I got rid of that video. It's the only video that I think I've deleted, y'all, on my. It was just so embarrassing. I was on Tuber Chat 2 last night. Yes, you were, Vicky. I saw it. LOL. It was awesome. Thank you. I mean, I was like, oh my God, I've got a vlog this time. What luck, right? Anyway, we don't see you in the bushes, Liz. Ron said. Hard to see you in the bushes, sweetie. Dark theme. Hey there, and blessed to crochet. Oh, I just realized I haven't seen Lori. Lori told me she was going to be here today. Poor Lori. She's going through some stuff. Okay. Another person going through some stuff. Girl. I booked the TA. Transatlantic. Hey, see, look, brain is still there. It just takes a while. You did well. Okay, well, looks like we may get to see it. I don't know. I'm excited. Yeah, transatlantic. I would love to do a transatlantic. But I married a man who is literally the opposite of me. And he's like, it ain't happening. Look, if you do a transatlantic, you will be by yourself. Yeah, mac and cheese for hot dog. Dude, there are so many things that taste good on a hot dog that y'all don't even know about yet. But next time you get a hot dog, think of me and say, what would Vicky do? WWVD. I just realized how that sounded. Maybe with a smoked sausage dog. Dude, it don't have to be that fancy. Don't get bougie on me. It's like a smoked sausage dog. Oh no. Now you sound like my son. He will not eat a hot dog. He will not eat a sausage. He has to have a beer brat. Yeah. So when his birthday is coming up in September, and I always invite everybody over because it's around the same time as Labor Day. So we celebrate his birthday, and I grill him a beer brat for his birthday. Some people want cake, right? Magic Mouse is absolutely game changing. Oh my God. Now I got to have it. Like, whenever something comes out, I want it. Mickey's Adventures. Also, okay, so Magic Mouse. What is it? What is it? There is your issue. You have to use your phone as your webcam using continuity camera. Then you turn on reactions in the top toolbar under the camera icon, and then they will work in the live. They. When you say they, you're referring to both cameras. See, this is where I'm confused. How can you use your phone camera while you're using your Mac camera. Just saying. Don't understand. Mac and cheese on a hot dog. We'll have to try that, LOL. But let me just tell you guys, I have strange taste in food. So you may not like it. It depends on the mac and cheese, too. If it's really gooey mac and cheese, it'll work. If it's like dry mac and cheese, it ain't going to be good. No. So it also depends on the mac and cheese. Now, me, I make mine like gooey. You know how some people make theirs like cakey? I got to see the cheese coming out. Oh, I love the emojis the morning too to me. Those are so cute. Totally agree, Nettie and JT. Ketchup on a hot dog is blasphemy. Yeah, it's okay. I like relish. If I'm going to put ketchup on my hot dog, I got to have some mustard relish and other stuff. It's got to have everything on there. I want to try brisket mac and cheese. Y'all are making me hungry. Just saying. When are you making it? Brisket mac and cheese. I messed up the last brisket I make, so hopefully never, Denise. Hopefully. Jorge was like, there's something about that brisket. It seemed like I chewed it forever. I was like, do not try to make brisket in an Instant Pot. That's all I can say. It did not work. Really, Ryan? You guys are funny. Controversial Cruises says, oh my gosh, brisket mac and cheese in Alaska from Alaskan Brewing Company. That does sound good. Everything you've talked about in Alaska sounds delicious to me. Best in the world. Okay. Where's my aunt? Now, I could say, where's my aunt? But it might take on a different meaning that way. Okay. Where's my aunt? I know, Scott. Aunt June. Oh, yeah, Aunt June. She cooks. I'm telling you. We got so many talented people in this community. I want to go. I really do. But, that's another thing. We have not booked an Alaska cruise, and I don't know if that's ever going to happen. We talk about it a lot. Majestic Lion Eyes, welcome in. My singing friend, how are you? But we have not booked it. We talk about it. Seems like every year we talk about going to Alaska. But shoot, or is it Kathy? It's Mary. Blessed. Thanks for the shout out, Blessed. Denise. Yeah, she gives you shout outs. Isn't that awesome? She gave my grandson a shout out. He was so excited. He has no idea what a shout out is, but not the 9-year-old one that you saw in the vlog. My oldest grandson, who is so old that I cannot tell you how old he is. Oh, man. How is everyone? Majestic Lion Eyes. We are doing great. We are doing really good. We're talking about food, which is a good thing on a foodie channel, right? Now I'm hungry. I know, right? And I don't just want anything now. I want some mac and cheese on a hot dog, y'all. Great cruise. It was a great cruise. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. It was very short, maybe too short, but we had so much fun. And my grandson, he was living his best life. He did not want to get off that ship. I think we have made a lifetime cruiser out of my grandson. Once Mac is set up, Mickey's about to tell me some more information. With the phone as the camera, Vicky, it is done and pretty easy going forward. It just setting up the first time. Oh, so I don't have to use it after that. I just set it up with that. Okay. You guys, look, this hair. I'm going the wrong way because the mirror, and it's in my eyeballs and whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The Fam Adventure says, Denise, we need to do some smoked mac and cheese. Y'all better stop talking about mac and cheese. I may have to leave. PK says, so free Ryan, how to sounds like in the future, LOL, maybe not alive, but we can if we want to do a panel and learn how to connect your phone to your Mac, LOL. Ryan, I am open for interviews next week. I will not be able to come on live in the morning, so I'm going to have to come on live during the day. So I will be over begging everybody, please take me on your live. Please take me. You guys will be so sick of me next week. But anyway, no, yeah, I would love to do a panel. You know, I'm always up for a panel. I love talking with y'all. I would like to do a dance panel with Lori. Lori and I have been jamming to songs together for a while now. And now I just really, really want to do a dance panel. Yeah. Hi, Linda Montemayor. Hello, I'm new here, but heard Rick talking about you. Aw, Rick. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for coming in. Be sure and like and subscribe to the channel. We're here this week every morning at 10 a.m. And then next week it's going to be a little dicey, but you know. And also Saturday, 11 a.m. for Helping Hands for Cruising. So I'm excited about that. Thank you for coming in, Linda. Sweet. Rick is so sweet. At work. Hope everyone is fine. You are lurking too, Majestic Lion Eyes. I tell you, everybody today, everybody. Uh-oh. What time is it, y'all? It's 11 o'clock. Oh my God. Where's Lori at? I love this comment. We're in the after party, by the way. That means it's after 11 o'clock. It's getting close to noon for all you people who are working and got to go to lunch. Scott's a troublemaker. Danny. She said, Scott. Yeah, Vicky. She said, I said it. Wow, Danny. That's terrible. Hey, other Ryan. Oh, the other Ryan came in. Oh, there he is. Okay. I have severe sleep apnea, but can I use my CPAP machine? So, sweetie, how do you take care of that? Oh my gosh, that is so hard. Ryan Parker Studios, the other Ryan that Danny was referring to. LOL, hi. He's coming back. He's rebranding his second channel to Ryan Parker Studios. It's going to be a foodie channel. Yes, I have sleep apnea and need a CPAP to sleep. Sleep apnea is very common. A lot of people don't even know they have it. Yeah. If you have trouble sleeping, it feels like you don't get enough sleep. There's a very strong possibility that you're not getting sleep because you're breathing or you're choking in your sleep. I mean, what a scary thought, right? So you really want to get that checked. You can go to a sleep or tell your primary care physician that you're having trouble sleeping and that you suspect that you may have sleep apnea. And they will take you or will send you to a sleep doctor, which can test you. They got a little thing now that they can send home with you that checks how many times you wake up per night. And that kind of gives people an idea because you wake up every time that you choke. Obviously, if you didn't, you wouldn't wake up. Yeah. Blessed to Crochet say my husband has it. It's a very serious thing, very serious. In fact, when I was an insurance person, I did that for a minute after I retired. It's something to do. And man, let me tell you, it is not as easy as it sounds. But I did learn that sleep apnea is one of the factors that they use when they're figuring out whether you're eligible for underwriting on insurance, you know? So that's how serious it is. Yeah, Denise, my godmother called us on the boat. We didn't hear it. So when we go back to the house, my aunt called and told us the news. Then mom called my godmother. So we are headed up Thursday. Well, safe travel, sweetie, and prayers for your family. And we're thinking about you. And Thursday is just a day away. So yeah, take care. There were times during my test where they said I was not breathing for almost 90 seconds. Wow. I don't know how long. I can't remember. I think mine was more like 45 or something like that, 45 seconds. My husband was saying that I was gasping for air. It would wake him up. And so it got really, it was very problematic. Now, here's the thing. You can get to a certain point and wait and lose sleep apnea. Most people don't know that. The reason I do know that is because one of the reasons why I'm on Manjaro is to try to get rid of my sleep apnea. At a certain weight, I lose my sleep apnea. The fat is gone in my breathing tube. And I know what weight that is too, by the way, because I can remember exactly when I got rid of it once before, years ago, what weight I was. So I know what weight that is. How crazy is that? Liz says both, but it's both obstructive and central. Wow, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan. You know what? Be careful, sweetie. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh my gosh. 90 seconds. Well, a lot of people have passed from sleep apnea and you don't ever hear about it. I think even FloJo may have passed from sleep apnea, but a lot of people pass from it. It is a silent killer for sure. And my daughter's second child passed from sleep apnea. And they called it SIDS, though, because they couldn't figure out if it was sleep apnea or SIDS when he died. It's just really sad. Danny, yeah, they really don't know what happened yet. Godmother thinks maybe he had heart problems before, no clue. That's another thing. People do have heart problems on the surgery. I mean, when I had my first daughter, the lady that gave birth to her child before me died on the table from a heart attack. And I didn't know, Denise, that was common because at that time I was only 20 years old. And when they told me that, it just tore me up. I didn't really see that much of her before she went in, but, just the idea was just so sad. So I understand, Danny. That's the kind of thing that, very unexpected. Globees Travel. Good morning. Welcome in, Globees. I've seen you on my TV. We are new friends. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over and meeting the rest of the crew. Be sure to type #grow so that we can show your channel. That Nightbot is working in the background showing everybody's channel. If you type #grow. El mal de ojo. Thank you. It's the bad eye. In the bad eye, you don't want, I didn't say it right. Mal de ojo. But yeah, the bad eye. You don't want to see, I don't know how to explain. You don't want them to see what's going on, or the bad eye will give you bad luck. Dark thing, what's happening, my besties at Carnival Cruise Addicts? I know. Liz, she's working in the bushes. The Gen X effect. Pimp limps into the channel. Setting the scene. Hootie hoo. Morning, Vicky. Blue heart. I'll take that heart. You're funny. Oh my gosh. The Gen X effect. If you're not connected to Clint, I don't know why. He's just funny, but I love Clint. Blessed to Crochet. Danny, our condolences, girl. We will be thinking about you on your trip. We hope you have safe travels. Okay, everybody saying hello to Clint. Marnisa also sings. Marnisa can sing. I can't remember what song you were doing on my TV the other day that I was just like, wow, I thought you sang it better than the lady that sang it. Marnisa is a singer, yes. Okay, so everybody saying hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. How far am I behind? Let's see, we're on 10:40 and it's 11:10. Oh, just a half an hour. LOL. And you know what? I'm not behind because I wasn't brushing today. No, anyway. Left a package at your door, Globee Travels. Hey, Mickey's Adventure. She's been trained. FedEx in the house. I love me some Jolt back in the 90s. Woohoo! You do. I could not do no Jolt. I don't remember. Danny says. Glow says, oh, wow, thanks, Mickey Ventures. We'll definitely visit you. Okay. Oh, she behind. I can whip up an omelet and roll some broccoli, Ella. I'll be right back. Yo, Eddie. Eddie, I was hoping, and I hope you're still here. Eddie takes naps during this period of time. Showing off my new merch. Eddie sent me a mug. Isn't it beautiful? And I was showing it to Jorge and I was going, look what I got. And he was like, he thinks we're all crazy, by the way. And he is not wrong. Oh, thank you, Eddie. That was so sweet. I was so excited. You should have seen me. I was like, oh my God. I get excited when I get mail, period. And then something that I can use for the thing that I do every morning. Oh, yeah. Come on now. I was so excited. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. All the best to your family, Danny. Yo, Eddie. I see you sending out stuff to people, making their day. If there was a Facebook lineup for your YouTube on every day, yeah, it's on Eddie's Facebook group and my Foodie Vacations group. You can find the lineup for YouTube, and hopefully you'll do better than me and not get the days mixed up, etc. Gloria. Glow, it must be Gloria. I have just a few. Ryan says, wish I knew a guy, Eddie. Oh, wait. And then Eddie says, hi, bees. I've changed and added thumbnails, tags. Oh, you did? You're a changed man. You are the pimp that just came in the room, right? Saw a little bit of a lift in a few. What's my brother? What up, my brother? I think they are trying to do it in Smith's, and we went there for the first time last month. It is delicious. We're talking about food again. I love it. Tell me about it, Scott, right? Yeah, Eddie. I don't, it's not that I don't look at the list. It's just I forget the list. I mean, sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. I get it mixed up. Hello, Blessed. Hello. Kathy says, I changed 2 thumbnails this morning. If videos are not getting views, it could be the thumbnail. Oh, I know it's the thumbnail. There's no doubt in my mind. I was sitting there looking at it going, okay, I need to change the thumbnail. But yeah. Oh, yes. Welcome to AI with Apple, Vicky. You can make calls, get text messages, and we'll get notices like you do on your phone. I know. I've been getting them on my PC. You can swap devices, and if you are browsing on your iPhone, you can go to your Make and pull that tab up on the Mac and pull. I love autocorrect. And pull that tab up on the Mac. Now, here's the funny thing, Ryan. I bought this Mac. I don't know if I told y'all this story. I bought this Mac on sale. I bought the cheapest Mac on sale. And if you belong to Costco, you can too. It is marked down $150. Yeah. So there you go. There's your shopping tip of the day. Costco. Get your Mac for $150 off. The cheapest one, the Air Mac book. It's a little bitty. It is tiny, y'all. And I can fit it into all my stuff. So I'm excited. But anyway, it's tiny, but you see how good the camera is. It is so worth the buy, knock on wood. I'm really excited, y'all. And I use my casino winnings to pay for about half of it. Okay. So there you go. So sometimes it pays to go to the casino, but I got lucky. I would not advise it to anybody else, but I did get lucky. CNS is with PK tonight. Yes, Tuesday. I already said that, Eddie. I know you were taking a nap. The problem is I started adding in other people. I started saying, oh, and also such and such. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not tonight. So who comes after that? That's the question, because that's where I messed up. I started adding on extra people. Linda is not on today. Today is her day off. She's off on Sundays and Tuesdays. So today is her day off. Normally she comes on at 1 o'clock. Thank you for typing hashtag Grow Gloria. You guys should connect with Gloria if you have not already. Yep, going to be chatting with YouTube growth. Oh, no, going to be chatting about YouTube growth. Oh, I thought you said it was going to be foodie. Oh, you're talking about on your other one? You're confusing me there. It is not hard to do. Oh, yes, I should say that with this account, since I will be as PK there. Okay, LOL. Okay, now I know what you're saying. Okay. Okay, it's because people just S to, yeah, but didn't, we don't say that word on this channel, Clint. It is, but didn't spend any time on your channel watching content, or they just, well, you would think so, sweetie, but I don't think that's what it is. And the reason I say that is because last night, and this I checked right before I came on here, 2 people subbed to me. Okay. I mean, on a tuber chat. And I thought that when the 2 people dropped off, it was people that somebody who recently subbed to me. It wasn't. They were there. The other people I had signed on, but they were there. And I thought about it and I go, okay, now somebody had said to me, and it's beginning to make sense, that YouTube does a sweep where they start taking off people who are not showing up on YouTube. Okay. So if you have subs that have not been to YouTube lately, I guess YouTube decided we don't need to keep y'all here. And that's who's going. So, and they were doing mine 5 at a time. So last night I said, I was talking to Ryan earlier, and I'm thinking 2 is not that bad. Okay. Now, but 5, when they were doing 5 at a time, that was a little, I was a little stressed, y'all, because I'm really not that far over 1,000. Okay. It's like, okay, y'all, slow down. But yeah, so usually the first one though, I don't even think it's people who didn't spend time on your channel. I think it's people who are not spending time on YouTube. Because that would kind of make sense when you think about it. If you're trying to clear out your database a little bit, get rid of the people who are not using your app. Mm-hmm. But I need growth under this count now. LOL. Let's get to 500 and 3,000 watch hours. New content coming soon. Be sure to connect to my buddy Ryan on his new branded channel, Ryan Parker Studios. I got to do it myself, sweetie. Be sure and comment so I can go to it. But I don't know. They got these new handles. The handles are not showing up on my channel, which is weird. I connect my phone to my laptop as my webcam. Well, Clint, I heard that is what I'm supposed to do to get my little thingamabobbers and my camera, my reactions. There we go. The girls are us. Hi, official. The girls are us. They're funny. I love the girls are us. They're always like in the car somewhere, going somewhere, getting a coffee, all that stuff. I tend to watch y'all on the TV. I won't. This is full disclosure. I won't tell you how many times I have forgot to comment, but I do watch y'all. So there you go. They are friends of mine and friends of GLT. Met them on GLT. Hi, everyone. The little hearts. Oh. Anyway, so we are in the after party. Y'all missed the after party song. Oh, you were probably here. I was so behind. Yeah, you were probably here when I played it. But I'm not behind. I'm not going to say that I'm behind because, I have decided that I'm not going to put limits on my channel. I'm not going to say I'm only here for this amount of time because that's just not even true. And even when I make it on time, people push me to play the after party song. So I end up being at least 2 minutes over. I don't know. It's hilarious. FaceTime will allow you to do the gestures on your iPhone and on the MacBook. Well, that's good to know because, occasionally I call my grandson on FaceTime and remind him that he hasn't spoke to his grandma in a while. I like that hashtag. It's a thing. We are connect and grow chat. Blasphemy. Definitely do a live after been drinking. Psh, am I that far behind? Blessed Vicky, no, you don't have to be in the chat to get a membership. You just need to be subscribed to the channel. Oh, so I can get a membership even if I'm watching on TV, not to be confused with T and A. Clint. Transatlantic. Okay, headed out, driving and listening, going to pick up my new DJI. Don't know what that is, Denise. I saw you talking about it and I'm like, okay, she knows stuff I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about. Vicky, your laugh is infectious. Thank you for making Tuesday morning lighthearted. You're welcome, sweetie. I love people who like my laugh because I can't change. It's me. It's just me. Oh, mac and cheese on a hot dog. Sounds interesting. Boots and mascara. Hi, new friend. You're going to type hashtag grow so people can go over and see boots and mascara. Yes. I could try it. Yes, please try it. Make sure though it's the right mac and cheese is all I'm saying. Don't make sure it's a good mac and cheese that's got, it's kind of juicy. It has to be a little juicy. I did the transatlantic with Royal Caribbean. I'm looking to do the trans-Pacific sometime soon. You go, Mickey's. I tell you. Mac and cheese, everything. Yeah, it's good on everything. If it's good mac and cheese. Morning, Elizabeth. Doing good, my man. Eddie, thanks for asking. Dark theme, doing good. Giving us the thumbs up. Mustard and onions are only acceptable toppings for a dog. Really? Although I do like coleslaw or chili cheese sometimes from Sonic. Yeah, I'm not a chili. It's oddly enough, chili is the one thing I don't like on my hot dog. I think it's because my family burned me out on it as a kid. They were putting chili on everything. I'll never get to go on a Alaskan cruise because I refuse to fly. Yeah, that might make it a little hard. You could take a train. You can take a train up there. So there you go. Not to Alaska. Well, maybe to Alaska, but you can go. Let's see. Yeah, maybe you can go to Alaska. Anybody know? Can you take a cruise? A train. Are you a member or excuse me, a sub to Grounded Life Travel? Because Grounded Life Travel has train information. They do vlogs on trains. There might be a train that goes up that way. I did the transatlantic with Royal Caribbean twice. Looking forward to the Trans-Pacific sometime. Did I already read that, dear? I did. I was with you, Gen X, until you said coleslaw. I know. Coleslaw is good on most things. You can throw coleslaw on a hamburger. It is delicious. I've not tried coleslaw on my hot dog. Maybe I have. It probably was when I was younger. Haha, I'm a coleslaw freak. Seriously, I have issues. I'd eat it every day if I left to my own devices, Dark. I do like coleslaw, though. I got to tell you. Yep. LOL. True. You're welcome, Denise. I'm married, but this channel is my mom, Kathy. She does things in the back, and I'm in front of the camera. Oh, I didn't know she was the one who had the channel, dear. Did not know that. Okay, Denise said, I have fibro too. Oh, vitamin D spray. Yeah. Yep. Gentle hugs at Bone Tired Travelers. Yes. Yes, indeed, because that is hard. I know a lot of people with fibro. Hey, Vicky, and all in the chat. Diamond Painted Cutie, welcome into the after party, my friend. Hello, Diamond. Well, apparently Vicky is a young celebrity. In my dreams. Carl Schill says, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in, Carl. Awkward Quilter, GA. Y'all live such exciting lives. I, on the other hand, prefer to sit in my sewing room when I am not working, which is always, and lurk on different channels. Vicarious living, LOL. I make vlogs for people who are just like you, because I was just like you. I was watching everybody else's stuff because I couldn't go to on a cruise at some point, and so I started just watching cruises and stuff on the channel. And type hashtag grow when you get a chance, Awkward Quilter GA, uh, so that we can see your link. If you want to, you don't have to. It's totally optional. You don't have to type hashtag grow in here if you don't want to. But if you are trying to grow your channel or connect with new channels, our community is freaking awesome. We've got the best community. I'm sorry, I'm biased, but I said it. We've got the best community. So Nettie and JT just got his about a week ago. He said it has made a big difference in how he feels when he wakes. HR feels so much better. You know what? He feels so much better. Okay. Yeah, same here. Once I got treated, I really felt like a different person. I mean, seriously, you cannot know how hard it is to get sleep if you keep waking up all night long. Hello from the Carnival Elation, Bernice. She's coming in from Carnival. You go, girl. Cruising Capers in the house. I love it when people come in from ships. That is just so cool. I keep hoping Scotty will come in. Scotty J is on the Valor right now. So you guys out in the ocean having a good time. Crooked Peach. Hey, I hear soon I'll be able to get a heart to come out of here because they're teaching me how. Crooked Peach. Hey, Vicky. Hi, sweetie. Crooked Peach, part of the Foodie Squad. Welcome in, dear. Love your dancing. Love your singing. Cracked me up when you did that salt and pepper song. Okay, just so you know, I got a butt like that too. Anyway, Ryan says, with losing 40 pounds over the last year, it's better for sure. If 40 pounds, Ryan. If I happen to not be able to use my CPAP, still a terrible night's sleep, but not as bad as when I first started. It gets better. The more weight you lose, the better you breathe. I mean, everything gets better. I don't know why they don't consider being overweight a major problem in health, because if people weighed less, they would probably feel better. Their health would be better. They have a better survival rate, everything. Okay. That's how I feel about it. I was at the doctor's office yesterday, and the person that helped me, the assistant, we've become friends, and she's on an injection, right, for weight loss. And they all of a sudden decided they're not going to pay for it, which is stupid. I'm sorry. And I said some potassium words. They'll just say that. I said some potassium words when she told me that, because she looks so good and so much better. And she feels so much better. And I was just saying, she lost 45 pounds, and her health has gotten better and everything. Why on earth would they take that away from her? Knowing that they got to pay for her health problems, because that is her insurance has made that decision. I don't know. We do things so freaking backwards in America. I just don't get it. And good morning, Carl. You guys don't get me started, but yeah, I have very strong feelings about people who are not getting treated properly by their insurance. That's we should be more concerned about people and their health, and not be so you're on it. No. I have one friend who's been on Mounjaro, and she's lost 120 pounds. That's a person. I told her, I said, that's a person. Once upon a time in my life, I weighed 120 pounds. Can't remember back that far. But anyway, what it felt like. But yeah, come on now. Come on. So there you go. And her diabetes is practically gone. All kinds of things. I mean, Mickey says women have died during the pushing phase during labor and delivery, which is sad and sometimes rarely can be prevented, sometimes unpredictable. Yeah, people die on the table a lot. It is very, very crazy. I used to work in the hospital when I was in the military, and the horror stories I heard when I was in the hospital, in working in the hospital, it's just sad. Vicky putting in that OT today. I am, sweetie. I'm here for when y'all are here. Look, but I'm not gonna be here too long because I gotta do some stuff today, y'all. I gotta go over and finish mudding a wall. The condo my father used to live in is almost done. I mean, they're done. I'm not done. I got things I got to do in the master bedroom. For some reason, the master bath has got a hole in the wall, and I think it's because my stepmother, she's passed, so I can't ask her, but I think that she was trying to hang something and put a hole in the wall. The hole's about yay big. Okay. It's not a small hole. And I have been mudding that sucker for days. My husband goes, "Did you go mud?" It's kind of funny. He's going to do the finishing work. I think I need the little mat thing. Really, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a mudder, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a mudder, if you're a mudder, cheddar cheese, Eddie. My niece said, "I left a package at your door." Great connecting with everybody. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you. You guys. Okay, must be time for me to get off. I'm running out of voice. That's funny. Bernice loved your live yesterday. Bernice, I didn't even see your live yesterday. Now I got to go look for Bernice's live. Bernice's Cruising Capers. Why is this pen not working? Cruising Capers live. Thank you for coming in. And thank you, Scott, for telling me that she did a live. Scott, I got so many notifications on. I don't get anybody's notifications. It's crazy. Scott, it's a C day. It's a C day. Scott's been a little bit off today. He really has. He said it too. I mean, I'm not saying anything he didn't already say. He's been just a little bit off today. Blessed to Crochet say, I will be on Are You Locked In on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Remind me again on Thursday, because you know I'm going to forget. 8 p.m. Eastern for Blessed. Be sure and send a thumbnail to Eddie and let him know that that's happening at 8 p.m. That way I will see it and remember. And he's laughing somewhere. Okay, I'm just telling y'all. He is somewhere cracking up right now. Sure you will, Vicky. Sure you will. I don't unsubscribe. If I don't like or decided I'm not watching anymore, I just unclick the notification button. I don't want karma biting my backside. Or YouTube, right? Don't worry. It seems like YouTube's doing it on their own. That's why I don't even worry about it. I mean, people say, well, you can only sub so many times. I'm like, believe me, if I'm past the sub limitations, I'm sure YouTube has noticed already and is unsubbing them for me. Oh my God. Denise says, I hit 500 watch hours. We got to help each other get watch hours, y'all. That's all there is to it. You know, we got to show up, do those lives, play those channels, do all that stuff. Okay. Yay. Celebration. We love when people hit a milestone. I love it. I love it. Hey, Natty. Carl says, well done, both. Oh, thank you for the sweet words, Carl. Well done, Denise. She's been showing up. Okay. She's been going to everybody's live. Thanks, Carl. Has it cooled off there? There's Model Lori and Foodie. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for the hearts. I'll take those beautiful hearts. Appreciate you. Welcome into the after party. Bernice, got to go. Have a blessed week. Enjoy your cruise, sweetie. And I wish I was there with you. I have been on a cruise with her before, by the way, and we didn't even plan it. We saw each other in the buffet. Now, it gets weird when you start seeing people in the buffet. Think about it and go, wait a minute, I know you. Oh, well, anyway, but great. Have a good time, Bernice. Have a good time. I know she is. Oh my gosh. Certainly has. It's been cooler. Okay. That's good. You look miserable with the heat. You looked miserable with the heat. Yeah, the heat really did take something out of you, Carl. Ooh, Sonic has the best chili cheese dogs. We're still on hot dogs. I have a feeling I'm not the only foodie in this community. All those weight loss shots scare me. Shots scare me, period. But I'm going to tell you, I think the Margero has been pretty decent. I mean, medicine wise, all medicine scares me. Medicine is any way you look at it. Like I told you, this sad story about my friend's mother. I mean, medicine, when you take medicine, you pretty much like rolling the dice as to whether you're going to have a reaction to it or not. I've been on the Manjaro. This is my, if y'all are following my Manjaro, if you're not following it, it's on the Foodie's Food Life. I had to do a plug for myself right there. Foodie's Food Life channel, my other channel. But I've been on it now for 11. This is my 11th shot, I think. And I'm on the 5 milligrams. And I'm at a weird point right now. I'm at the first time in my life ever not being able to eat. I've tried to eat a bowl of oatmeal and I only got halfway through the bowl. Okay, but that being said, I'm still making sure that I eat properly because I think a lot of people mess up when they don't eat properly. Now, true, y'all, challenge accepted. I did eat some chocolate yesterday. Yeah. And half of a cheesecake because we went out to eat on Friday, but it was only half of a cheesecake. So I'm still eating stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'll keep eating stuff no matter what they put me on. But the 5 milligram is not bad. I mean, I thought it was going to be bad. It wasn't bad. I haven't had any bad reactions. I have had digestive issues, but I think that's on me. Okay, because of stuff I've ate. Like every once in a while, I eat too much cheese, and well, you know how that goes. But anyway, so a lot of people say the only like side effect they've noticed on Manjaro has either been constipation or diarrhea. And I'm going to tell you, you try to fix constipation with something, you end up with diarrhea. You try to fix diarrhea, you end up with constipation. It's a bizarre thing, but anyway, I'm fine right now, y'all. I'm here, so you know I'm fine. The more intuitive me. Weight doesn't want to come off later in life. It's a struggle. A lot of people don't understand that, you know. It is very, and our food is jacked up. Now, Crooked's got real food. She grows food, her own food. So she's got real stuff. But a lot of us are eating that FDA stuff, you know, or the sprayed stuff in the market. I mean, occasionally I get to a real market, but most of the time my stuff is sprayed. So there you go. I think my food is scarier than my shot, be honest with you. I think we're going to see massive health problems caused by these shots down the road. I think we're going to see massive health problems caused by the food down the road. We're already seeing it actually. I was talking with the nurses when I was at the hospital, when my dad was in the hospital. And I was talking about, you know, the food. My father ate a lot of food that I did not feel good about, you know. I was like, everybody, I mean, my father's family grew up on a farm. Okay. They had real food. Dad has not ate real food forever. Okay. And one of the things that worried me the most was what he was eating. And also, they had put him on a lot of medications. So I think we're already seeing a lot of people having problems from one, the medications, and two, from the food. And we got to fix the food problem. It's got to be fixed. People have got to have good food, in order to have a good health. How are you doing, Peach? Carl. Carl says, I gave you a shout out on both channels, said Bless. Oh, that's awesome. Bless. You go, girl. Cookie Peach. I'm doing well, Dark Thing. Hiding from rain. How are you? Oh, you guys have got rain. Who got hit by the rain of the hurricane? I plan to start my water aerobics again next week. I have lost 40 pounds and I'm saggy and have no waistline. Maybe I can find it in the water. Weight loss. Yeah, weight loss. It's a thing, right? I think that the overweightness of our country is affecting us too. It's all kinds of things. I mean, it's been bad. Now, my diabetes, that's the good news. My diabetes, since I've been on the shot, has been really, my blood glucose has gone down considerably. So that has been good. The blood glucose in itself was causing weight gain on me because it seems like the more that my A1C goes up, the heavier I was getting. And then, of course, all the other problems came in, cholesterol problems and this and that. So all of those problems are going down now, including the sleep apnea. I sleep better now. So I don't know. I think the shots are scary. I think all the medication is scary, to be honest with you. I don't think the shots are any worse than taking the ACE inhibitors and other things that we take, blood thinners, and I mean, Dad was on Eliquis, lisinopril, bunch of stuff I couldn't even pronounce. So all this stuff is scary to me. But we are in a situation now where you have to take some stuff just to survive. It's crazy. Vicky is a mother like no other. Matter. I stopped vaping and gained 25 pounds. Wow, that's crazy. It's weird how nicotine affected people that way. My mother had the same problem. She kept trying to quit, and it kept making her gain weight. And I wish she was around right now because she would have tried probably the shot and been able to get off her cigarettes because her cigarettes ended up killing her. Yeah, she died of lung cancer and colon cancer. It spread. Nettie, whatever floats your boat, says Nettie. I hope that everyone in chat, along with our esteemed host, has a beautiful day. Thank you, Dark Theme. I assume that means you're rolling out. I guess I should get to the bottom of this and start rolling out, right? Yay, blessed to crochet, because we're almost at 12 o'clock, y'all. Model said, yay, blessed to crochet. Crooked Beach, intuitive, don't give up. You can do this. I know, right? Don't give up. Do it. One of the things I had pretty good success on until Dad passed was my intermittent fasting. That really seems to work. The insulin thing. It seems to really help. And then I got totally jacked up when Dad went into the hospital and didn't eat right at all. And then it takes 30 days. I never got back to it. And then my blood sugar went up so high that my doctor started getting on me about my blood sugar. And well, this is where we ended up right here. Congrats on the watch hours, Denise. Nettie and JT, I'm the same. I don't like unsubscribing. I just change the notifications. I think everybody does that. I mean, we're sweeties. That's how that goes. We can't unsubscribe from people because, we know how hard it is to get them daggone subscriptions. Invite received from Blessed to Crochet. Okay, we reached 250. Oh, great, Blessing. I love that. Okay, and then jumped. I just started immunotherapy for my allergies. Nettie says yesterday, JT and I have to give me my shots in due time. It should make me allergy free. Good luck with that, girl. Food is the cause of most disease and mental health issues now, Vicky. I believe it. I just can't understand why we can't seem to do something about our food. The shot makes me belch, LOL. Now that's an interesting side effect. That's what Coke does to me. Not cocaine, by the way. The real Coke. Yeah, the Coke. Coca-Cola. See, you said that and I belched. The more intuitive me. I love that. Water aerobics sounds awesome. I love water aerobics. I love pickleball. I play pickleball and water. I do water aerobics sometimes. I not as much lately. Vicky, if you come live with me for 2 months, if you have all oh, if you could come live with me for 2 months, if you have you off all meds, that would be beautiful. ID. Oh, I'd have you off all meds. That would be beautiful. That would really be beautiful. I also on a shot for cholesterol. I didn't get any meds until recently, and I'm 66. I had to think about that for a minute. I didn't get meds until about 61. It's been recent. And I just started the shot this year, and my blood sugar has been high for a while. I did take berberine, which took it down, berberine supplement, which took it down for a long time. Berberine really works for blood glucose, but the only problem with it is it's expensive. You have to keep paying for it. It's expensive. It works great. Yes, it does. I saw where you said you went up to 7.5. It's been a great live. Blessings to all. Kathy, thank you for coming to our live. I appreciate y'all. We are at the bottom of the live. So, yeah. Thank you for talking about food and weight and everything today. Y'all are chatty today. But yeah, what you said, Nettie, about JT, I'm so glad that he is able to sleep. One of the reasons people do gain weight is because they don't get good sleep. I always tell people that sleep is the thing that helps you to lose weight, because you don't lose weight unless you sleep, and you lose weight during your sleep. I mean, so if you have sleep apnea, it has a tendency to make you gain weight. So there you go. I mean, all these things. My triglycerides went from 300 to 130. That's awesome, girl. That is really good. My triglycerides got high too, all of a sudden. Like I said, when my A1C went up, everything else went up. And the bad news is, and Crooked Peach, I believe what you said, but I'm my worst enemy. Okay. It's not that I eat food. It's that I eat everything. I have a food addiction. I eat everything, which is bad. I mean, I really probably need therapy more than I need a shot, but I do have a food addiction. I do eat everything I see. And for years, many years, I have told my family, my friends, and everything, I don't know why I eat everything. It's just one of them things. And I don't have bulimia or anorexia, so I don't get rid of the food. I probably shake off my calories mostly, because right now my leg is doing this. I think I burn a lot of calories even sitting down, but I do eat continuously. So I am not as bad. Right now I'm not eating at all, which is like a miracle. Yeah, y'all don't know how much I eat. When I was on the cruise, even my husband was like, she's not eating. That's amazing. I usually would spend every minute talking about where we were going to eat, what we're going to eat, all this other stuff. And it got to the point where I think I just wore my poor husband out on cruising, because all he could think was, Vicki is going to eat and eat, and all she's going to want to do is eat the whole cruise. And I did. I ate and ate and ate. I would usually gain at least 10 pounds on the cruise. I lost 0.3 pounds on the cruise this time. So hopefully, not only maybe if I get used to not eating, I keep thinking maybe if I get used to not eating so much, I will probably change. That's what I'm thinking, but I may be deluding my own self. That's funny. I just told him this morning his face looked thinner. Wow. I have a snack addiction, salty, crunchy snacks. Ooh, yeah, all that sounds good. that addiction to food. It is a very strange thing. I mean, and food is everywhere, y'all. It's bad. It is everywhere. But I told y'all, like, some of the things that I do are just odd. You know, like I said, putting mac and cheese on a hot dog. It's just odd. Most people just look at me and go, okay, well, it's Vicky. You know, my family has gotten used to me over the years. And that's how I got this weird nickname. It's I'm just the foodie. And I'm the kind of foodie that's not just that I love food. It's just that I'm addicted to food. And I love food. I like salads too. I like all that stuff. I eat everything. I've lost a total of 40 pounds since last year and 28 of those in the last 6 months. Wow, Angie, you go, girl. Uh, my mom's cousin called us, and I guess he died before the surgery. Oh, okay. Sheesh. I'm eating Popeyes right now. And you're on 7.5. But I bet you're not eating all of it because I don't know how. Look, at this point, I don't know how anybody's eating a lot of anything on a shot because I cannot eat a lot, you know. My daughter, who has severe diabetes, they had put her on Ozempic, and Ozempic really jacked her up. Ozempic is much stronger, I think, than Mounjaro, and people are getting off of Ozempic and changing over to Mounjaro. So maybe Ozempic, the company, will change the semaglutide I don't like it. I think there's something really wrong with that particular shot. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think you told me, Angie, that you're doing the tablet. I think that might be better. I don't know what's going on with the semaglutide, but I think that the terzepatide, I'll say these words one day, is a little bit milder on your body, you know, and maybe they're just now beginning to realize that because a lot of doctors have started subscribing the terzepatide instead of the Ozempic. Okay. Good morning, Kayla Boo. How are you doing? I hope all is well. I was on Kayla Boo's channel all night. One night I think that was the other night. Smash the like. Thank you, sweetie. Because she does really cool gaming. Okay. Well, all of the gaming that I see is cool, honestly. But hers, I can relate to a little bit better because she does the ones with the women that come in and beat the crap out of people. I really like those. And I'm not normally violent. But anyway, welcome in, Kayla. Be sure and type hashtag grow before you go so people can check you out. I'm getting ready to get off of here. It's almost 12 o'clock. I don't know why we're still on here, but we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. Okay, last comment before I go. Anywhere in the car and have to stop at the gas station for a pop and a bag of chips. I need to start working out fast. Didn't think about the snacks as much. Nettie, defensive eating. I learned that from one of my aunts. She told me that you have to think about who you are, know thyself, and pack accordingly. like Cheryl. Pack accordingly. So before I go on any trip, I bring my own healthier snacks, okay? Because otherwise, yeah, I will have Jorge stopping at every McDonald's on the way. It got to a point where he was just like, I thought you were doing defensive eating. But peace and love, working on my office so I can do lives, LOL. Linda, how are you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. We're leaving. I know you're probably thinking, what are you still doing on? I'll try that. Defensive snacks. When I pack a snack now, I try to think as healthy as I can. I even put a salad in my thermos with the dressing on top, just a little bit of dressing on top to try to eat a salad because otherwise, girl, it's on. I've gotten a little bit better. I still love going into convenience stores and grabbing the first thing I see and eating it. That ain't gonna change about me. I'm sorry to say, but anyway, I tell everybody stuff to do, and yeah, I'm like that too. I will stop in a second and go to in there and get a pop and some chips. That is me. Can you? Can you do that while driving? Yeah, you can. Oddly enough, but it's not probably a good thing. Now, if you're on the highway, it's not as bad because you're going a straight line. But oddly enough, you can. You just set the set it over here on the thing. It's got to be a skinny thermos. But yeah. Or better yet, just stop and eat, because that's a better way to do it. But yeah, stop and eat your salad. We do rest areas when we travel because I have to stop a lot. I'm at that age, you know what I'm talking about. I'm at that age where I have to stop a lot. But I always try to eat a snack in the car instead of getting out of the car, going to the snack machine, buying some M&Ms. Yeah, I love M&Ms. My favorite candy, M&M peanuts. And whenever we would stop at a rest area for years, I would get M&M peanuts. Okay, I have my marching orders. I'll let you know how that works out. Yeah, try pulling over to eat your salad first. Willie, good morning, Willie. Hey, goodbye. Willie, part of the foodie squad. Dude, I'll be able to do hearts one of these days, okay? I'm learning from everybody. Hello, sweetie. Goodbye, sweetie. Willie plays music on his YouTube. Y'all need to go check Willie out. Willie, type hashtag grow since you're here. Okay. Yeah. Type Linda. So y'all, I'm going to get off of here. TCT, who was supposed to be gone, we are also working on the space for our lives. The first one will be on the 30th. Okay, keep reminding us because some of us can't remember. Crap. Hi, Patty Skywalker came in. Oh my goodness. Hi, Patty Skywalker. Welcome in. How is everyone today? We're leaving, sweetie, because we're not supposed to still be on here. It's almost noon. We started at 10 o'clock. I got to get off and get some work done. I got to run over and mud a wall, a hole in a wall. There you go. Thank you, Willie. Angie says, bye. Have a great day. See y'all. Thank you for coming in, Foodie Squad. Love you guys. Yeah. There's Willie's link. If you want to hook up with Willie on his channel, we ain't saying the S word because the Maldi oil, however you say it, I'll have to get you to do it again so I can say it. But anyway, it's watching. Bye for real now, the bad eye. We'll just call it the bad eye. Bye for real now. Not that I don't believe you, but I got to go anyway. So thank you guys for coming in. We're out of here. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys make my day. I can't help but stay on and talk to y'all because when I get off, I got to go back to work. It's just not the same, y'all, but got to go to work, y'all. Got to go get some stuff done. But you guys have a nice day. Have a nice lunch. Liz, have a nice lunch. I know she's still lurking in the bushes. I know she is. Stuff some mesh in that hole. Then putty it. You know what? Too late for that, girlfriend. I should have thought of that early on because I know I have been doing, like you, I've been doing holes for years now. I should have known to just go in and put mush in. Jorge goes, oh, it'll be fine. Just go in and mud it. As soon as I started mudding it, I was like, yeah, I should have followed my first instinct and got some mesh. But that's just the way it goes. I'll make him do it over if it doesn't turn out right. I'll say, you know what? I've seen you use mesh. Could you do this? Blessed day. See you later, Mickey's. Okay, y'all. Hashtag growth. I was waiting for that, Patty Skywalker. Thank you so much. We're out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming. Oh, yeah.
can buy, but I gotta go now. You saw the world to the right. If you're looking too higher, I done got out of water, then I'm making that move, should stop it. I something alone, I know they know her, so I never do the honest. Maybe I did nothing now, you the little novels that are fun again. But it's the when you rest time, but I'm loyal when you love slam so late. My time's alright. Don't wanna say goodbye, don't wanna say goodbye, but I gotta go now, but I gotta go now. I gotta go now, just when me die can buy.